Hi folks, Kevin, Carol, I'm missing the cats, and the cape. Buckled in. Here's what it looks like, the whole thing, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, okay, here we go. A lot of little moving parts of this. None of them by themselves is hard. So the first thing I need to do is get into handshake, and you just learned how to do that in the back pass sequence. I'm basically going to go walk through this hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Handshake. All right? Now what I'm going to do is bring it up to here. And ladies, when you feel me raise this hand, you have to raise that one on your own, okay? You have to kind of like develop a little reflex. When this hand goes up, that hand goes up for this particular move, okay? So here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is why it's called a cape. See, it's kind of like she's wearing a cape, okay? All of the parts of being in cradle apply here, okay? Has to be space here. She needs to be in front of me, okay? I've got my forearm on her back a little bit, okay? We're fingertips to fingertips. I'm not grabbing, okay? So now the fun part. Now I'm gonna push her out with my forearm, and we're gonna end up with our arms crossed, okay? So here's what that looks like. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're in this really weird looking hold here, okay? It's awkward as all get up. So what's gonna happen is this hand is gonna end up going over her head. So I'm gonna make, you know, a circle out to the side of it. And this hand is gonna go over my head. So I'm making a kind of like a circle this way. So it's yeah, looks weird, but it seems to work, okay? And 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you don't have the shoulder mobility to get it over your head and put it on your shoulder, don't worry about it, okay? Just throw it up there, and ladies, you just go over his head and land on the shoulder. Okay, now, so here we are, and now finally, time for her to go out. Notice one of the things that I do, I'm still on that palm to palm or fingertips to fingertips here, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to like press down on it a little bit as I'm pushing her out. So rocking back, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still in handshake, okay? And I usually just lead an underarm turn the same way that we did in the back pass sequence, okay? So I get the hand back.
They didn't see you switch hands.
Well, it did. Anyway, so let me do the whole thing one more time, okay? So starting with a basic, walking through her arm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, handshake, okay, handshake. Now I'm going to bring it up here. It's okay to hold on a little bit lightly. Ladies, remember when this hand goes up, that hand goes up, okay? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check to make sure you're not, you know, there should be a nice air gap here. She's in front of me. Okay, if it's like this, it's gonna end badly. All right, rocking back again, 3, 4, push her out, 2, 3, 4, we're in the funny goofy hold thing here, okay? You know, you can see you're gonna have to extend your arms for this, okay? My right hand loops over her head, my left hand loops over my head. So we're doing that, okay? Rocking back again, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice I have to let this hand rotate a little bit. I do kind of hold down briefly, on the lady's hand with my thumb, but it's just enough to get it back here. Okay? Make sure you're like this, not like this or like that. Palm to palm.
And, ladies, as I'm turning around, my hand does pivot inside of his.
Okay, but yeah, palm to palm, pivoting, all that good stuff. All right. Rocking back one more time. I press kind of like down as I'm pushing forward with my kind of like my elbow here. 3, 4, 1, 2. We end up in handshake. And I could do another underarm, back pass sequence if I wanted to, which would be pretty cool. So yeah, there's the cape.
And for ladies, it's quite simple. You're just basically going back and forth with him and pivoting in and out with the spins as he's doing your hands. Outside of remembering to put your hand up when he pulls you into cape, everything else is back and forth. Go ahead and walk through it.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna start in the handshake already. So let me flip it over. Just we may end up with our backs to you, but it might be useful too. 3, 4, 1.
forward, pivot, back, rock,
4.
step. Forward, pivot, rock, step. Forward, pivot, rock, step. Forward, pivot, rock, step. And it's just basically that easy for us.
And guys, you'll notice that while I'm doing all of this fancy stuff with my arms, I'm just walking forwards and backwards. I'm just walking forwards and backwards. In fact, let me try. Let me show that again. Yeah, just watch my feet, as it were. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one other things, ladies, is sorry. When you feel the guy push you here, you have to drop this hand. Okay? All right. So when I push that out, you've got to let that hand slide down his back. But you're not going anywhere. So, yeah, which would be awkward for everybody involved. So there you go. The cape. Go out and be Zorro.
Oh my.